everybody. Welcome to the Eric Zane Show podcast. Yeah. Welcome. If it looks all crooked, that's because it is. I think the old school Batman TV show used to be crooked like this. You're like, what? What happened? What did you do? Did you bump the camera? What? Kind of. So now I don't feel... I can't... Okay. The OCD is messing with me, and I don't know if I can survive. Now it's like even worse. Holy shit. I feel like it's not. It's tilted to one side. Maybe it's just me. Everybody's like, shut up. Welcome. I hope you had a great weekend. I hope everybody is intact. Intact. Why would you? A totally amateur move on my part yesterday. Let me get into this as we discuss things bright and early Monday morning from the Baldwin Ace Hardware Fear Bunker studio. Okay, first of all, my week is off to a rough start, and here's why. Typically, you're supposed to get the long run. This is the end of week 7. This weekend is the end of week 7 of the 16-week training plan in an effort to try to beat Mike Ball. Everything's gone as planned. However, the long run is supposed to happen on Saturday. That allows you Sunday to recover, and then Monday you get back at it with a pretty hard workout. Mile repeats. I've talked about this exact thing with you before. Monday is mile repeats. Tuesday is slow distance. Wednesday, half-mile repeats. Thursday, slow distance. Friday, hills. Saturday, long run. Sunday, rest. Did I run Saturday? No. It rained the whole day, and I was not going to run in the rain. I mean, it was monsoon here all damn day. It was ridiculous. What else did I do Saturday? Start of the day, I was doing oh my God, this is ridiculous too. Start of the day, Saturday, I had to go to the local zoo. It's called the John Ball Zoo. Great zoo. They build it on the side of like a small mountain. And it just goes up. It's awesome. I volunteered with my friends at Gift of Life, Michigan, to host Donate Life Day at the zoo. So I am the media ambassador for Gift of Life. We've talked about that before. So I'm kind of like, okay, thank you so much. That was a great speech. Let's introduce Patrick so-and-so from Gift of Life, Michigan. He wants to say a few words about the volunteers here today. Okay, great job, Patrick. Now let's hear from so-and-so. It was incredible. Actually, a really good time. But it was pouring rain. So I get home. I'm like, well, I got to get this running. It's a 10-miler. I got a 10-miler. I'm on the hook for a 10-miler. And, all right, I'm prepared for that. But, it takes a certain amount of time. And then at about 7 p.m., as Amanda asks, why am I not seeing this? Yeah, I don't know. Why don't you restart the app or something? Everybody else seems to be doing just fine. If no one else is complaining, why would you? You see, that's the way people are these days. I am just going, she says, I'm not seeing the crookedness. I guess it's just me. All right, I'm glad you're seeing me, though. It serves me right for reading the comments. All right, so then I get home, and I'm like, all right, I got to do this. No, doesn't happen. There's no way I'm right. It was cold, too. It was cold, and it was rainy. It was shit. So it happens Sunday. This messes everything up for the week. I'm not going to have any recovery time to get after today's workout. And I know it's going to suck because my legs, my knees hurt like hell. Popping frickin' Tylenol like candy. And I think I've got some arthritis in my right knee. I really do. It's starting to become, I'm not even kidding. What do you call it? It looks different. It's becoming, I think there's some type of arthritis in there, and it's distorting the joint, making it look like it's not supposed to. You know, old man knees where they like protrude out. Aram with smart-ass comment of the day. I didn't know jogging is that high impact. Why don't you just be quiet? Why don't you just shut up? It wasn't jogging. It was a 10-mile run. So, okay, but this is where the amateur move gets involved because as I'm running, I did an out and back, mile and a half out, mile and a half back to the house. It's 3 in. Then I did 2 miles out, 2 miles back. It's at about this time that I start feeling like like some burning on the inside of my legs. And I'm like, uh-oh. And then it dawned on me, I've got the wrong pair of shorts on. You can't, these particular shorts don't have like a certain type of liner that protects your legs from like rubbing together too much. And if they rub together too much, they get like chafed and irritated. So right away, I am feeling like a Deniac woman every day of the week with, you know, thighs rubbing together. And I'm like, oh no, this is bad because I know it's only going to get worse. So I'm 7 miles in. I've got to go another 3. I get home from the second out and back. Third out and back is another mile and a half out, mile and a half back. And by the time I get home, it's a real problem. And I knew it was really bad because then I stood up from the toilet and the toilet seat was bloody. Is there anything worse picturing than a bloody toilet seat from my legs, the inside of my thighs, bleeding on the toilet seat? What the fuck? And I'm like, this is going to be bad because then once you get in the shower, it burns like you wouldn't believe. So then I'm actually, before I get in the shower, I'm looking underneath at my undercarriage and the inside of my thighs. And it's oh my God, it looks like my legs went through a meat grinder. Amanda says, I have a lotion for that. It's called Chafe Escape. Do you sell that with Pure Romance? Did you know that you sell Pure Romance? Is that a Pure Romance thing? Because, you know, Pure Romance is what, you know, everybody uses and buys. So if you want to buy some Pure Romance from Amanda, you can. Did you guys know that? Yeah, I get it. I don't need your solutions, okay? And I know you sell it. All right? Aram with smart-ass comment number 2 says Mike Ball must not share these stories when he does these things. I don't think Mike Ball has a podcast. Shut the fuck up. Getting in the shower is an absolute nightmare. The pain, oh, God. If you've ever had this happen, and then you get in the shower, it's like, ha, ha. That's just the beginning, though, because then I've got to go to paintball. Oh. Going to paintball, knowing that that's with this type of discomfort, knees hurting, after the 10 miles. I think this is worthy of some serious complaining. The only thing that kept me from complaining anymore was the fact that we had a great group out there. And it was freaking sweet. I appreciate everybody coming out and Rick for hosting. It was awesome. At one point, I was hiding behind one of those bunkers. And I'm getting shot at, and Rick goes, "You've got it wide open." He's like standing off to the side. He goes, move up. And I go, and I didn't. And then he says it again. He goes, move up the field. And I said, yes, but that means I have to move. I just want to stand back here and just shoot. My God. I only got shot a few times. It wasn't bad. I had a pretty good team. All right. BC Pizza had the pizza for us. Thank you to that. To them. Not thank you to that. Thank you to them. Hope you had a good weekend. Getting back to the Saturday, the nonstop rain was just ridiculous. I mean, it rained quite literally from early in the morning, and then it was just at times it was just torrential downpour, and I was very, very concerned because I think I have a leak in my roof, and that sounds absurd. Yeah, that's all I need. But I noticed that the gutters are full, and all the water that's in them is just cascading like Niagara Falls out of the gutter system. So they're not working correctly. I take a look out my bedroom window, and I can actually access these gutters from the roof out of the bedroom window. So it's pouring down rain, and I go, this is such a redneck thing to do, but I think I need to do it. I take the screen out of the bedroom window and step out onto the roof. It's raining like hell. And then I walk along the length of the gutter to the spot where the downspout is. And it's full of roof gunk and slime, and it's completely blocked. And so I reach in there and yank out what looks to be like the head of a voodoo doll out of the opening of the downspout. And it's just, as soon as I do it, it goes, and I pull this chunk out and throw it down onto the, into the backyard. I'm like, what the fuck? Dogs are looking up at me like, you asshole. And then immediately, it remedies the problem. So then as I'm walking back, there's another downspout that is packed full of debris, and it has split. It's actually destroyed the gutter. There's so much pressure. I'm like, Jesus, there's so much wrong with this house. And it's all because I never, like, if I see an issue, I don't repair it. And so I'm like, oh, great. This is right up my alley. Cutting out a piece of the gutter and replacing it. Which actually, I think I've done this before. I think you actually have to drill a little hole and then put like a rivet in there. And I think I can actually manage this one. Amanda suggests I make a house maintenance calendar. Do they sell those with Pure Romance? I'm kidding. No, you're right. You're right. But honestly, I actually had a pretty good weekend. So when you clear out the gutter in a rainstorm, to me, that's a win. That's like, I'm satisfied with my performance. I don't have to do anything else for the rest of the day, but it wasn't even close to being done because I was productive, and I'll explain that in a second. Thank you to everybody who's watching the show on Facebook, YouTube, and Twitter. I am going to kick you out, though. I'd like to give you the first few minutes of this. The full show, uninterrupted, is on Twitch. Twitch.tv/Eric Zane Live. Go there, twitch.tv/Eric Zane Live. Sign up. Doesn't cost you anything. Just make your little username or whatever it is. And then when you're at that spot online, twitch.tv/Eric Zane Live, hit the follow button, and then we're friends for life. It's that simple. Thank you. If you've already done this and are watching the show on Twitch, it's just a superior platform and easier to maneuver, and I want you to check it out. So there you go. And if you are watching on Facebook, Twitter, and YouTube, not only that, but you can download the audio podcast wherever you download podcasts. Just search my name on your favorite audio platform. Could be Apple Podcasts or, Spotify or CastBox. Doesn't matter to me. I don't care. Twitch.tv/Eric Zane Live, and then download the audio on whatever audio platform you prefer. There you go. I say goodbye to you.